Last but not least, I'd like to invite Ms. Ninok Eyiz Sumianingrum from SMAN 1 Jepara School of Indonesia. Let's welcome her with a big round of applause.
Raga sudah terdaftar menjadi salah satu sendiri.
Kalaupun ada dia lagi adaptasi dengan kita bayangannya kuning itu bahasanya jelimet
bertindak sebagai kepala negara semakin dari
dan setelah itu akan refleksi
hubungan ini ya
subjek
itulah yang dinamakan sosial yang efektif dengan aja membandingkan kalau bahas dan kemudian teknologi
wah menyala ya Bapak Ibu ya.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Annyeonghaseyo. I'm representative of Indonesia Economic, and the video is about our AIV dissemination that my group, Team 3 Indonesia, had organized on September 3rd, 2021. Hello. I'm Ninok Eyiz Sumianingrum, ICT teacher at SMAN 1 Jepara, Central Java, Indonesia since 2010 and trainee of ALCoB ICT volunteer AIV 2021. I also have additional duties as staff managing the school curriculum. Before I go any further, I would like to thank to the Ministry of Education, the Republic of Korea, APEC Collaborative Education Institute, IACE, and Indonesia Ministry of Education, Badan Standar, Kurikulum, dan Asesmen Pendidikan as organizer who give me the opportunity to share my experiences as a training participant and also as the organizer of dissemination AIV 2021. In this 2021 AIV training, I'm part of Team 3 Indonesia, the Niners. This is what our group is called, consisting on 9 people who come from different islands. As we know, Indonesia is an archipelagic country. We also come from different levels, high school, junior high school, elementary school, and even the principal. I have been lucky enough to be a part of this team. We help and support each other in every single task and time, no matter how. AIV, in my point of view, is the most challenging training I've ever joined since the participants are teachers from across academics and the training requires us to learn independently and is held online virtually. This is the most prestigious training I have ever attended. And I'm so proud to be elected as a part of the training and community. From this pride, our team agreed to make dissemination that were held in interesting way, meaningful, full of information, well-organized, and professional. We want the participants who attend will also feel the excitement of our experience during the training. We want to share this experience with others as much as possible, as widely as possible. We made preparation of dissemination for a week, starting from submitting proposal to IACE, design flyer to spread on social media, creating online registration form, preparing Zoom link that can accommodate 300 participants, design dissemination rundown, creating training materials, creating video opening, preparing for certificate for participants and invitation to participants. We organize it as well, and each member has an important job and do their best. We already have once coordinate via Zoom because, you know, being a teacher is the busiest person in the world, right? Then we mostly coordinate via WhatsApp group and organize it on Google Drive and Google Sheet frequently. Participants who registered count 183 people from all over Indonesia. This is amazing. And we have the dissemination for 2 hours in Zoom and live on YouTube. And the willingness of Indonesian Ministry of Education team to attend the dissemination, Mr. Oki Adrian, Ms. Badria, Ms. Elsie Andriani, also give us enthusiasm. Thank you so much. In this first session, participants received 2 topics. What is AIV 2021 and understanding the necessity of ICT education delivered by Ms. Valentina Siwi, our learning manager. She explained about ALCoB ICT volunteer, giving an overview of what activities we have done. For instance, review meeting, wrap-up meeting, school games, school LMS, fun coding with coding skill, school 3, and CodeWiz, Gather.town, and ISNet, an international school network which opens doors for schools to collaborate with other schools across economics. And the insightful moment was when a lot of dissemination participants engaged in the Zoom chat box and in the YouTube comments when Ms. Siwi asked what ICT-based platforms they were using in online teaching and learning during the COVID-19 outbreak. As organizer, we learn from the participant as well. It's really a cool and recharging event for all of us. Come up with a brilliant collaboration of Ms. Desi Pratiwi and Mr. Abudianto, who deliver about online collaborative learning. What is OCL and how OCL can make learning to be fun. Ms. Desi also introduced the learning tools using metaverse concept, such as Gather.town, developed by Korean programmer. And we made a trial session of our virtual school in Gather.town so that the participants can play game, embed file lesson and links, and do video conference together. We all have fun and feel ready to spread more best practices to others. Next up is CodeWiz. Dissemination participants have shown their curiosity about CodeWiz since the beginning of registering. This can be seen from the many questions entered in the Google Forms, such as, it is difficult to code, can it really be applied in all subjects, and so on. However, Mr. Rota Arya Silo and Mr. Putu Agus Primandana managed to make the participants understand and optimistic about trying in their respective classes because they both presented the materials in interesting way and gave an idea to start coding easily. Ms. Lia Nurmala and Ms. Putri Jayanti then showcased Korean culture. Because of their style and the way they invited the audiences to listen to all about Korea, the 10 minutes they spent flew by. The audiences were introduced to traditional Korean food, holidays, and Korean daily life. They should be the ones in charge of making all the participants want to travel to Korea even more. Well done. And the last but not the end of the event had been delivered by Mr. Ahmad Zaini with the topic how to join AIV 2022. However, before explaining, Mr. Zaini asked all participants to recall all the topic presented by the previous speaker or the previous materials presenters. In this session, the participants become clear about the step or to participate, which first mentioned all opportunity. Here, all previously selected participants have the same opportunity to gain the information which widely open on the social media of the Indonesian Ministry of Education, our economy. The next session is questions and answers session after 5 minutes break. The questions is from participants who submit on Google Forms when they are registered for dissemination. We select some questions and display it on screen, and we imitate this method from AIV 2021. Thank you for leading us to do this kind of preparation, Ms. Soyan. To enliven the dissemination, we held a quiz with door prizes. Quiz time! We invite participants to confirm the material in fun through Kahoot and select 3 people as the fastest and have a correct answers. For each, they got internet credit. This is a charity from Group 3 members, the Niners. And the end of the dissemination, we distribute attendance sign on Zoom and YouTube to provide attendance certificate signed by our learning manager. Everyone win, everyone is happy. I hope ALCoB ICT Volunteer AIV will be held every year and eventually grow bigger and bigger. Many collaboration classrooms will be held across economic in APEC region. And let's share our learning best practice experiences using technology. Take our classes across economic, give our students new experiences so they will understand that they are citizens of the globe and APEC economic who must interact, love, and support each other. AIV also has a Facebook and YouTube account. Let's spread it around the globe and live on it with our learning and collaborative activities that we have done. And of course, teachers will be more happy if the Ministry of Education of Republic of Korea and IACE give a quiz kit to more teachers in APEC economy, so more students will learn and create more rabats to help them and their parents in their life. This is just my 2 cents, but I'm hoping. Teachers are willing to fly thousands of miles, participate in hundreds or even thousands hours of training. It is all because we love our students. Let's give them our best experience so they can create their own future. At the end of this presentation, let me quote a phenomenal message from Sayyidina Ali bin Abi Talib for us, the teacher on the globe. Teach your students according to their times, for they live in their day, not yours. Sadly, they were created for their time, while you were created for your time. Thank you for having me. Thank you so much. Terima kasih. Salamat po, khapkun, kamsahamnida, xie благодарность.
Terima kasih, Ms. Ninok. Thank you very much for sharing your fruitful presentation. The dissemination workshop were very well organized to share what you've learned during the training, and 82 teachers in all around in Indonesia has joined. Wow, congratulations. And you also promoted ALCoB and AIV. Thank you. And we will try to our best to give more opportunities and more experiences to all the teachers in the APEC region. Thank you very much.